Why do some people become wealthy while others struggle financially their entire lives? Is it luck, hard work, or something deeper? Welcome to Ediya. My name is Ediya Francis Kwame, and as we dive into the 7 holistic aspects of living, today we are going to talk about financial literacy. And before you take any decision based on finances, please do your due diligence and don't just believe anybody on any social media platform. The truth is, the difference isn't just in how much money they earn, but it is how much they know about money. Schools don't teach financial literacy. That is why in this video, I'm going to give you the real financial education you've never been taught: how to make, how to manage, and how to multiply money using the right skill sets, right strategies, and vehicles for wealth creation. Let's dive into the truth about money and why most people stay broke. Most people spend their entire lives working for money, but never make their money work for them. Let's talk about why this normally happens. This channel is going to focus on the 3 main aspects of financial education. The first being financial intelligence, the second being financial planning, and the third being financial discipline. Each of these steps are very detailed, and Ediya is concerned with your holistic living. We will take time in our subsequent videos to teach more about the various aspects. Financial intelligence means having knowledge about assets. What are assets? Things that put money into your pocket or your account. Liabilities, things that take money outside your pocket or your account. Profit, annuity, investment, budgeting, good and bad debt. Good debt means borrowing money to buy income generation assets, like you borrow money to buy a house that will generate you income, not just for living in. Borrowing money to establish a business. These are good debts. And then bad debt, borrowing money for liabilities, like borrowing money for wedding, borrowing money for funeral. These are not going to pay their money back unless you have to take money from other means to source that borrowing. These are bad debts. Truly, we make money only by working. It is either you work for yourself or you work for others. It is either you work for the money or the money work for you. The underlying statement here is work. We manage money by budgeting, and we multiply money through investment, either in yourself or in others. What is money? Money is tripartite in form. Money has a body. The body of money is what we know as currency. So when you go to Ghana, it's cedis. When you come to Germany, it's euros. When you go to US, it's dollar. This is the body of money. Money has a soul. The soul of money is the value it has in the marketplace. So when I have 20 pounds, 20 cedis, or 20 euros, I can eat with it. But if I need a car, I can't buy a car for $20 or 20 pounds. And the spirit of money is mammon. That is why the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money, but the love of money, because the spirit of money is mammon. Now let's talk about financial planning. The first step to financial planning is to ascertain your current financial position. You cannot plan a journey without knowing where you are. Clarity in this case is very essential. So you should understand your net worth. What assets do I have? What liabilities do I have? Am I owing? Did I borrow money to fend for my education, fend for myself? Am I at negative or am I at zero? How much money do I have in my investment? You have to identify cash flow patterns, your incomes, your expenses, and you have to track them. You have to pinpoint financial leaks. like wasteful spending, bad debt, borrowing money to buy liabilities. Pinpoint all them. And now you have to know your assets, whether it is cash, whether it's your investment, your real estate, your businesses, and you have to list all your liabilities. Do I have loans? Do I have debt, credit card balances, and everything? You list them all up. Now you would have to categorize your expenses into essentials like rent, food, utilities. These are essentials, and the non-essentials like your subscription for movies, your subscription for gyms, and then impulse spending. You have to categorize all these. Which ones are your needs and which ones are your wants? The second step to financial planning is to determine your destination. Without financial goals, you are driving nowhere. You need a clear financial vision with timelines and realistic targets. The key is to align your money with your life vision, whether it's freedom, security, impact. How to set clear financial goals? You use the SMART framework. Your goals should be specific. Your goals should be measurable. Your goals should be achievable. Your goals should be relevant, and your goals should be time bound. Setting bad goals like I want to be rich, I want to save money. No, your goal should be specific. A good goal would be I would save 2,000 euros or 12,000 cedis in 12 months by setting aside 1,000 cedis per month. I want to be worth 20,000 cedis in the next 5 years. I want to be worth 20,000 euros in the next 2 years. These are specific, smart, time-bound goals. And your goals, you should set them whether it's short term from, let's say, 0 to 2 years. These are short-term goals. You have to build emergency funds. If you are owing, you have to repay them. You have to get the necessary skills. You have to transform your mind. You have to read books. You have to attend seminars. You have to attend conferences. Transform yourself. The second is midterm goals like 3 to 7 or 3 to 5 or 7 years, whether it is buying a home, whether it is scaling a business, starting a business, investing in an asset, or a long-term goal, whether it's financial independence. I want to become a kingdom financier. I want to generate passive income. I want to build generational wealth. These are long-term goals. Now, I want you to pause this video and write down your 3 top financial goals and assign a timeline to them, a monthly contribution you would want to make for each. When you pray to God, God, I need 12,000 cedis this year, 2025. The prayer will be answered when you put aside 1,000 cedis or 1,000 euros each month for the 12 years, and that prayer will be answered. Start now. Schools don't teach this because the system wants employees, not financially literate individuals. We are taught to go to school, study hard, graduate, get a job, earn a salary, pay your taxes, go on retirement. The third step to financial planning is now to choose your vehicle to create wealth. Wealth isn't created by working harder. It's about working smart with the right vehicle. And this is why it matters, because your income source determines your financial trajectory. And to build wealth, you need scalable income streams. You need assets and financial systems. The rich mostly focus on building incomes that multiply, not just budgeting and saving. So if you are a food vendor, if you are a barber, you try to scale up your business. You try to establish more shops, because if you are earning, let's say, 1,000 euros or 1,000 cedis per month, and you have 3 shops or 4 other shops, you are leveraging on other people to generate more income. That is what we mean by scaling. Let's now talk about the wealth vehicles and how to choose the right one. When you read Genesis chapter 2 verse 10, it says, "And there was a river flowing through the Garden of Eden, and it now sprang up to 4 headquarters. These are the 4 world vehicles: Pishon, Gishon, Tigris, and Euphrates. The first is the career and the skill-based path. That is active income, trading your time for money. It is not wrong. It is ideal for all beginners. But what you should focus on in this stage is to focus on learning, not just the earning. You focus on upscaling. You focus into techs like sales, consulting, medicine, finance, and food. At this stage, you should become so attached to the business of your profession. So if you are a doctor, you shouldn't only focus on performing your professional activities, going to the surgery, talking with patients and all those stuff. You should also focus on the business of that career. We have pharmacies where we sell syringes and all those things. You can understand that and also go into that. If you are an automobile engineer, you shouldn't focus on just the designing and just the production of the car for the general public. No, you can also enter into spare parts selling. This is the business of your field. The second, which is the business and the entrepreneurship part, out of the 4 rivers, these are scalable income. These include taking risks. Normally, we have 2 forms of risks. We have informed risks, where you know the risks, but you read about it, you get the necessary information about the risks. And we have calculated risks, where you sit down, you calculate the risks, you know already what is about to happen, but you decide to take the risks. And these are normally money that wouldn't affect us that much. You can do 3 things with risks. It's either you avoid the risk, you don't venture at all. It's either you take the risk from an informed decision or a calculated point, or you can transfer risks. This is why we buy investments. We know there's gonna be fire outbreak, maybe flood or things, but we transfer our risks by buying insurance. And my personal advice when you want to establish a business or enter any entrepreneurial venture is you should start from the distribution channel. You start focusing on delivering and then maybe franchising. This is why, because that is less costly, that is less expensive. And let me use Dangote as an example. Dangote started franchising, started delivering cement, sugar, oils, and all those stuff. And now, when he has established himself that much, he now has the resources. He is now entering into industries that are producing what he already was delivering, because he now has the market. That is what I would advise you to start from. Wealth is built on leveraging teams, systems, and automation. There are free skills that you should know. Whether it is negotiation, because when you are a good negotiator, you don't leave money and good opportunities on the table. You should learn negotiation skills. You should learn communication skills. You should learn leadership skills. You should learn management skills. This would help you scale your business. The third in choosing your vehicle is the capital and the money market, where most people know it as the investment or the asset building part. This is mostly passive income. Not everybody can enter into the entrepreneurial or the business venture, but everybody can invest. And don't tell me, Francis, I have small salary, how do I invest? Every seed is small. Start somewhere and build that habit. Whether it is to invest in cash flowing assets that appreciate over time. Real estate for me, it's a very good venture because it appreciates with time. You can also invest in stocks, in businesses, in your own business. In fact, If you don't believe in your business, who else would believe in your business, invest in your business? You can also enter into private equity. We have bonds, we have ETFs, the exchange traded funds. These are low cost diversified portfolios where it is mostly less risky. So as a beginner, you can enter into ETFs, you can enter into index funds or dividend paying stocks. Please make your checks before you believe any person on YouTube or any other social media platform. Make sure you have your finances in your hands and don't just listen to any advices from anybody without doing your due diligence. The fourth river flowing through the Garden of Eden, that is choosing your vehicle toward creation, is intellectual property or digital asset pack. These are ownership-based income. It is like creating valuable content, publishing a book, being an author, singing, you earning royalties, because you can also send them to the internet, because that is now the global monetization platform. And I believe at least everybody on this earth has at least one book in him or her. If not for anything, you can share your experiences. If not for anything, whether you say, I failed my entire life, you can write a book on how not to fail, because that is your experience. The third major important part of our financial education is financial discipline. Understand delayed gratification. You need to spend below your earnings and have in mind, know that he who laughs last laughs the best. Money is tripartite in form, and I learned this from 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 10 and 11. Money is tripartite in form. It takes care of yesterday's expenses, today's need, and tomorrow's need also. The future, we know it's only a concept. Today was yesterday's future. My future is bright. My future is bright. If you are not doing anything towards that bright future, it is a lie. It is a scam. Your future will not be bright. If you spend all the money you earn today, you have no future. There is a seed in that money for tomorrow. If you eat your seed, there will be no tomorrow. If you eat your seed, you don't have any future. And in Africa, anybody who eats his future is a witch. If you are eating all the money, if you are spending all the money you earn today, you have no future, and you are a witch if you eat your future. So avoid lifestyle inflation. Don't purchase anything you don't need just because there is a reduction in price. Live below your means. Life is a journey, and everybody is running his own journey. Don't focus on people. Focus on your own journey. Focus on your becoming. Become. You see, when Nicodemus went to Jesus, we mostly think about doing. He said, Master, what would I do to inherit? Jesus answered, a man need to be. You have to become wealthy before you attract wealth. Focus on your becoming. Never focus on what others people say about you. Most at times, the problem isn't lack of money. It is lack of financial intelligence. If you give 1 million euro or dollar to someone with a poor mindset, they will lose that money in a year. They will start to buy liabilities, cars. They will start to gift the money out, share the money, buy liabilities that will make the money go until it comes to their level of mind. I remember when we were kids, when we are giving money, we just waste our monies on toffee, biscuits, and other liabilities until the money is about to finish before we come to our right senses and think, then let me try to save this. Let me try to do this with that money. That's how it is. You need to have a mindset shift. You need to go for financial intelligence. Buy books, read it. In that same way, If I am to give a 10,000 euros or 10,000 cedis to someone with the right knowledge, they will multiply that money. This is not because there is no witch or wizard in their family. It's because of the knowledge they have. It is because of the habits they've built. It's not just about luck. So, Ediya, you said we should focus on our becoming. How do we become? We become by going for knowledge. We go for superior knowledge. Buy books, read books, transform your mindset. Go to seminars, attend conferences. Go for knowledge, especially the ones you don't. We become by losses. Yes, we become by losses. I am a believer. We mostly pray there shall be no loss, but in this realm we become by losses. If you meet any millionaire or billionaire, ask them, have they lost money before? They'll tell you they've lost money in that realm before becoming that person. Because whatever you have not walked away from, you have not conquered. We become by sacrifice. You need to sacrifice. You need to give. It is paying tithes, whether it is giving to the poor, to the needy. The rich do this, but most of the times maybe they don't call it tithes, or they don't call it first fruits or prophets appreciation or this. But everybody who is rich gives. So give, sacrifice, give to the poor, to the needy. Because always when your hands are closed, you will not have more to receive. You need to open up to let more come into your life. Let's now dive into ways not to make money. We don't make money by begging. Always urgent 2K. Can you send me this? Can you give me that? Always begging here and there. We don't make money by begging. We don't make money by borrowing. Lend me this, lend me that. Most people, when they come to you begging, but once they receive what they want, then is it only me owing? Leave me alone. We don't make money by borrowing. We don't make money by stealing, because you have to become. When you steal and you get that money, you would misuse that money until it comes to your realm. We don't borrow money by gambling, sports betting, lotto. We don't become rich by gambling. You see, this thing is an algorithm, and I have knowledge about the programming of this algorithm. In gambling, it is only the companies that make the money. The real money is made by the companies, because we set that algorithm, we program it to, before maybe we give away 1 million, the company should have like 50 billion or 100 million before we. So eventually 1 or 2 people would win, but most people will lose. That is how we set the algorithm. We don't make money by marriage or relationship. That girl, the father or the mother has money. Let me just enter into a relationship with her. Let me just marry her. Wealth is not sexually transmitted. So when you are married to a rich woman or man, it doesn't mean you are wealthy. And marriage is not economic empowerment. As a woman coming into marriage, having like 2 houses, having your own business, meeting someone, do you know, bringing things to the table, do you know how much valuable and respect your guy or your woman would give you? You have to start building something for yourself. We all graduated the same university. We all went to the same university, and we want to now enter a relationship. You are asking me, do you have a house? Do you have a car? We graduated that same year. If it were easy, where is your car? Where is your house? If it were easy, why didn't you also establish it for yourself? Now, let's talk about key money myths we should break out from today. The first myth is that earning more money will make you rich. No, it's managing and investing it wisely. The second myth to break out from is that investing is only for the rich. No, everyone can start from somewhere and invest. Every seed is small. Every seed is small. You need to plant it, grow it before it can grow. So if you have 1,000 cedis a month, save. You need to save before you start making other expenses, because it will allow you to budget very well on what to spend on. The third money myth to break out from is that a job is the safest way to wealth. Not really. You are largely inaccurate when you say that. There are career paths that leads to wealth. What I mean by that is understanding the business of your career. Yes, that can lead to wealth when you start early, because there are some realms in your career when you get target bonus, sales bonus, you get company cars and all those things. So it's also travel allowance per diem. But with that, you need to start early in the journey. You need to acquire all the necessary certificates. The fourth myth to break out from is that there is no money in heaven. God does not give money. There is no money in heaven. God does not give money. You see, God is the creator of all, but savior of some. And as a creator, he has responsibilities for his creation. And as a creator, he has life and he has a person. The life of Jesus Christ brings about redemption, brings about salvation, brings about spiritual empowerment, which is free. And the person of Jesus Christ, that is his principle. His principles brings about wealth and abundance. So if you follow his life without following his principles, you will be poor. The world has accepted his principles and rejected his life. So they are on the earth enjoying life while on their way to hell. While believers have accepted the life, the redemption of Christ, suffering on earth on our way to heaven. That shouldn't be so. The rain will fall on both the saved and the unsaved, but whoever sows reaps. So if you are a believer, you see, the supernatural does not depend on only the super and only the natural. When God waters your plants, your farm, and you don't sow, you will not reap. There will not be any growth. And God said, I am God who gives you the power to get wealth. So when he falls the rain and you don't plant, it will not grow. You can be empowered, but you become a powerful poor man. You become a powerful poor person because there is no money in heaven coming to you. Yes, there is a kingdom aspect of wealth. I am a believer. I believe in the Bible because you see, you can make money, and then once you are ready to settle down, enjoy that money, the enemy will kill you. Yes, it's true. If you think there is no enemy, then you have to rethink. If you think Satan doesn't exist or there is no demon, you have to rethink. But God will protect you. Making money, you need to make money on your own. There is kingdom aspects of wealth. You see, Ediya is concerned about your holistic living, and we will go deep into kingdom wealth also, because as we know, we are building holistic life in education and personal growth, wellness and health, mindset and emotional strength, relationship and social connection, spirituality and purpose, entrepreneurship, career and finance, as we are discussing today, balance and fulfillment. So God as a creator has responsibilities for his creation. And there is the supernatural part. The super remains super without the natural. And the natural will only be limited without a super. So when you plant, you need to let God rain on your plant before you can reap. But when God waters your garden and there is no seed, you will not reap. This is what we don't understand as believers. Whenever you pray and God answers your prayer, there would always be an instruction to obey, a step to take, or a direction to follow. If you don't follow this direction, you will not reap. You will not get the results. Money is just a tool for the fulfillment of your purpose, right? Money shouldn't be your goal. Money shouldn't be your target. Your target should be to achieve or to fulfill your purpose on earth. And money allows you to fully exploit that purpose. It shouldn't be your goal. We would enter into kingdom world because if you believe there is no devil, there is no adversary, then you have to restructure and rethink about it, because there is enemy, there is an adversary. Just that we mostly focus on the enemy, neglecting other aspects too much as believers. The Bible we use as believers has so many insights into finances that we can imagine. Occupy till I come in Luke chapter 19 verse 13, the parable of the 10 minas. It means do business till I come, be productive, make use of what you have been given. Sow your seed in the morning and in the evening, do not withhold thine hand. These are all parables the Bible gives. Go to the ant, you sluggard, and consider his ways. I must work the work of him who sent me until it is evening. These are all Bible verses that speak about finance, and there are so much others. We focus on only depending on God. The super will remain super without the natural. In this kingdom, we are co-laborers with Christ, meaning we don't do everything on our own, and we don't also depend God for everything. No. Let's recap. This channel on finances is going to focus more about financial intelligence, financial planning, and financial discipline. Financial intelligence, because we say your wealth is only limited by your financial knowledge. In this world, if you know more, you will do better. If you know more about finances, you will do better. So you would have to become the person who is wealthy before you can attract wealth. You need to have a mindset shift, because you have to be before you attract. We'll talk about financial planning, whether ascertaining your current financial stand, determining your destination, and choosing the right vehicles as discussed, and financial discipline, where we talked about delaying gratification, knowing that he who laughs last loves the best. The key takeaways here are: 1. Know your financial position. Track your income, track your expenses, know your net worth. 2. Set a clear destination. Define what your short, your mid, and your long-term financial goals are. And 3 is to pick your wealth vehicle. Choose income streams and align your strength and goals. Know where you stand today. Apply the SMART formula. Start with one stream and then scale up onto the rest. If this video has given you different perspective, insight, and education about your finances, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this page. We are on a journey to liberating people. We are on a journey to holistic living. Please subscribe to be part of this journey. Remember, Ediya pill, your dosage to holistic living. Thank you very much for watching.